Chill Out Records.
What's up, my people? I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. I'm your host, SG. Welcome to Chill Out Records. Today, Leo is back, and he's going to be joining us very soon. I'm just joining the call right now. Yes. All right, let me get this. Let me get this started. Okay. Screen share works.
Chill Out Records. Chill Out Records.
Hello. Are you able to hear me?
Yosim,
Yes, I can hear you.
you can hear me?
Yes. All right. 1 second. Let me
Is
share.
it clear?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's a bit low though.
Okay, let me try and connect with my
Headphones.
yeah.
All right.
Out of power. No, so I'll use other headphones that are on the other side. Let me pick other. These are dead. Let me pick another.
Okay, no worries, bro.
1 second.
All right, no worries, bro. Let me see if I can screen share. Yes, I can screen share. Nice. Cool. I can actually put you on the side so we'll have the pictures here. Nice.
What about now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Just say something.
Yo, Asim.
Yeah. Nice. I can hear you now.
Okay, let me. Where is my resolution? This is too low. My video.
I mean, I can see you pretty clearly, man. I think if you're looking at yourself through my screen share, then I think the resolution will be low.
Okay, I'm looking at myself through your screen share.
Yeah. If you look, because this is my screen and I'm sharing it because it's on the channel. But if you look at
Mm.
yourself, I think you'll be fine. I can see you pretty clearly.
Okay, that's good then.
Nice. I can even hear you pretty clearly now, so that's good.
Okay, sorry for that 2 minute delay.
No worries, man. No worries, man. Dude, how have you been? How's everything on your side, man?
It's been something. It's been a while. I've been so much growing, so much changing,
Nice.
so much adjusting.
Yeah. I can imagine,
Let me
man.
go watch.
Hmm,
Oh, so
hmm.
the delay on watching live on YouTube has a delay. Let me stop it.
Yeah, don't watch on YouTube because when I'm chatting with you, you'll see all the pictures and everything here.
Okay,
Because like
now
what I'll do, I'll just be like sharing
Mm.
pictures like this. I don't know if you'll be able to. I think you'll be able to see my
the, my,
screen and
re-
everything.
the resolution here is something else.
um,
What can I do to make this more clear?
okay, let me try something. Hold on a second.
Okay,
Let
you're
me
going to do a code something
some
quickly. Yes.
some quick coding. All right, let me show you. Let me see. Let me go to this. I don't know if this will improve it. So I'm sharing now just the screen share and not the entire feed. So you should be able to. Is that like a bit clearer?
No, I can't tell who is who in the photos.
Ah, shit. Let me see how the stream is doing on my side. Yeah, from my side, it looks pretty clear. The connection is pretty
When I
good.
see myself on the small screen,
Mhm.
I am very clear, but the screen share thing, I don't know what is going on.
Oh, there's one thing you can
Video.
try. If you go to the call settings,
Yeah,
you should be able to go to something like, I think, yeah, just settings and then go to
video.
video and then set
I,
the receive resolution to
mm,
like high definition 1080.
cool.
Oh, in fact, I can also change my send resolution. Oh, but the maximum send resolution I can do is 720.
And how come I'm not receiving 720?
That's the maximum I can set it on my side.
Also, same maximum. I can video high definition send 720, and then receive. I put even 1080 so that I can.
Yeah. In fact, you should receive 1080 if you can.
Like I can receive 1080 and what is
Okay.
this?
This is Google Meets.
Google Meet. What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue. What will I do?
Shit.
This
I don't know. We could have used maybe a different platform. There's
do you always use Google Meet?
no ever since we've been doing the show, I've always used Google Meets. Even the previous
And
talks that
how
we've had.
come the other time everything was so clear? Or should I change this? Should I go to another room?
But the thing
Because my
is, I can. Hmm.
network looks okay. My internet is strong.
Yeah, because I can hear you perfectly fine. I can also see you perfectly fine. So I don't know. Maybe because I'm streaming to YouTube and I'm also streaming to the Google Meets. It could be my side as well. Yeah, actually, I think it could be my side because I'm streaming to YouTube at full resolution right now, like 1080p 60 frames per second, and that takes up quite a lot of bandwidth. Mm, shit. What are we gonna do, man? Okay, you know what we can do? When I'll
Yeah.
be sharing the pictures uh on the stream, Should I WhatsApp them to you so you can have a look? But that
Yeah,
sucks.
yes. My phone is here. And even what happens is my screen is on as well. WhatsApp, is on my computer.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, good. So you'll get to
So
see them
that
properly then.
works. Yes. Thank
Okay,
you.
let's do that then. Okay, so let's start off with. I'm just gonna send the ones that I have here. So let's start off with. Okay, before we even go to the pictures and stuff, man. So you were telling me about how's everything on your side. You're talking about settling in. How's Finland? How's family? How's everyone at home? How are things on your side?
Things are good. The same. It's been how many? No, 2 years now and a couple of months. I have adjusted so much because it was at first you come thinking it's an easy thing, and then
Yes.
the tourist bubble
Yes.
keeps you sane for a while
Yes.
because you're wondering all these things, what's going on, what is this, what is here, what is not there.
Yeah.
And then eventually now you come back to
To reality.
normalcy
Yes.
and reality, and you
Yes.
start seeing, wait, okay, I need, what am I doing, what is going on, how is my life plan,
Yeah.
how am I doing actually.
Yeah.
And also the idea of adjusting finally after you wake up to, okay,
Mm.
now I'm in a different place. It's like for a while
Yeah.
you move from Kenya and you're still in Kenya, but
Mm.
the body is away.
Exactly, bro. And
So
a lot of people don't understand that. They just see like,
yeah,
okay, we want to leave Kenya because our lives here are very difficult. We want to go there. Our lives will be set for life. I
yeah.
don't think that's really the case, man. Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then yes, that's the thing. It's like that bubble of also, the TV, how it's like watching a music video. You see some music video thing and everything looks so nice. But now when,
Yeah.
yeah, everything's are good, but when you walk in the streets, when you look at them in person,
Mm.
the video has too many effects that life doesn't have.
That is so true, man. That is so true, man. Shit. I wait.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I was trying to explain to like people, because
Mm,
even when I told people like, yeah, now I'm here in the UK, people thought like
mm.
life is just going to be set, like I'm set for life and everything is fine and dandy, but that's not the
No,
reality of things on the ground. And even when you
no,
post
no.
stuff, like I'm posting pictures of like the food and where I'm going and traveling and all that kind of stuff, people are just thinking I'm having the best life ever, but they haven't understood like once you adjust to this environment, the weather
Mm.
change, the
Back
environment, everything,
they haven't understood the back end in
exactly, the
development.
back end, they haven't understood the back end, man. That's so true, man.
So
Shit.
yes, that's true. So and I have so my family is doing well. I'm doing well, but
Nice.
yeah, definitely it's a process to get well. It's a long
Mm,
process. You arrive, the bubble is there.
mm,
You adjust. You now find yourself and start doing things. So
yeah,
I am on there now. I am moving forward compared to
nice.
when I arrived. For a
That's
while,
nice,
it's
man.
a adjusting period, and
Yeah, it
that is the
wouldn't.
hard one.
Yeah, yeah, it wouldn't take. I mean, even like 2 years, I still feel like you're still. Those are rookie numbers, man. it it'll still take you some time, man. It will still take you some time to
Yes,
like.
that's true. But if I compare, if you had met me 1 year when I
Mm,
was here for 1 year or 6 months,
mm.
I had I was a different man. Very
Yeah.
uh this new, it's like, this thing joke we make in Kenya.
Mm,
You've come from Ocha,
mm,
you go to the city and you skip skylocking. You come see the big buildings, the roads, and then you think that after living in Kenya, Nairobi for a while, you think
mm.
that Nairobi is something. And then now I come here and okay, standing, there's the tram, there's the metro.
Yeah.
Everything is so synchronized. And for a while, I am an observer
Mm.
and so amazed because things are moving. Everyone is moving so fast,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. It's.
this time lapse they used to do in skate videos
Mm.
where some guy stands and they're in color and everyone else is fast forwarded, and you are the only one still, and it's a sad rock song, something or something.
Exactly. That's exactly how it feels, man. And the whole change of culture, because now people around you are doing something totally different. The
Mm,
change of like the food, the change of like the clothing, the weather. I feel like for me the biggest shock was the weather, because the weather can really affect your mindset and your mood.
Mm. Mm.
And yeah, it's messed up, man. It took me a while as well to get, to get adapted to that, like sudden change in like the weather and the food. Yeah.
The weather. If you talk about weather, like your side is now rookie weather.
Those are rookie numbers, huh?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, I can imagine.
This I don't believe nowadays. This is the first winter I'm excited because the first one I was still very,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
Kenyanness. What I'm too cold. I need to dress up so warmly. I don't want to get a cold. But right now,
Exactly.
I prefer being outside more than indoors compared
Nice,
to the first time I was here.
nice, nice, nice. That's amazing, man.
But our winter, this winter on this side,
Mm,
Helsinki, Finland. Wow, it is something.
shit. You were telling me
It
figures of like what, negative
Yeah,
20,
we've
negative
been there's a
10?
week we were doing -20s for so long,
Shit.
-20, and then the real feeling is -30 or
Fuck.
something. You go
Shit.
outside and it's like you're no longer in a cold place, you're in a hot, cold place because it burns.
Shit.
It
Shit.
feels like you're burning. Your face is
Yeah,
burning,
yeah,
your
yeah.
hands are burning,
Shit.
everything. It's like your face is shrinking out of your face.
Yeah. Shit, man. Shit. Hey, man, I should be grateful, man. Here it like hits like maybe like 3 degrees and I'm complaining. I should I should just keep
Mm.
quiet.
What happens after a while?
Mm,
I've realized
mm,
something I've learned.
mm,
Once the weather goes to extreme, let's say those -20, -21, minus whatever it goes to in
mm.
the negative beyond -15,
Yeah.
it's so good that you go outside and let your body experience it for a while. And after it comes back to something like -5, you
Mm.
start going back to summer in your body. You feel like when it goes
Yeah.
even to, let's say, 0, it's too hot.
Shit.
Before that, it was like 0 was too cold. But after going to the minus and coming to 0,
Yeah. But
you actually literally sometimes I dress so lightly, not very lightly, but
mm,
to an extent that I feel I'm walking and I feel I'm too hot. I
shit.
need to remove some
Yeah,
clothes.
yeah, you get used to
So
that.
the minus it's so good for what do you call updating your body
Yeah.
settings.
Damn, that's mental, man. But so how long does it stay to like in the negative? Like how long in a year?
That week was like for 1 week. It was extreme. It was unusual
Mm.
for like a week and some days. But right now it's back to the usual -10, -14,
Hey,
-6, minus.
that's crazy.
Today is better. Today it's 0 degrees or 2 degrees.
Today is better. That's 0 degrees is better.
Mm. It is warm.
Yeah.
You go outside and it's hot. In
Damn.
like after experiencing the other
Yeah.
days, you feel
I,
so
I've
good.
I've gotten used to like uh temperatures like when it hits like 12, 13 degrees. I think right now it's like 15 or something. I think 12 or 13, I think. Yeah, 12 right now.
That's,
And
that's hot.
yeah, 12 is like now we're feeling like okay, it's getting warmer now. Because we've been at
In Kenya,
0, 3.
guys would be dying, and not dying, but guys would be.
Yeah,
That is too cold. Everyone, my jackets.
yeah,
No one. All the kids are dressed up so warmly.
yeah.
Everyone like, and people are making these jokes that they're not going to shower because it's too cold.
That's
But
crazy,
now
man.
I realize that's too high. I've
Mm.
talked about myself, how I'm doing. How is the scene? How is the man?
Oh,
The
the
speedy,
IMD.
the fastest G on the alphabet.
The Speedy G. The South
Yes.
Sea gangster.
Because you write the A, B, C, D, and then don't write this G. This is the faster G. This is the C.
The Speedy G.
Give him,
I don't
and
know,
you have to give him credit.
man.
You have to
Expedition and all that other crap. Yeah, I know, man.
expedition. Take him on an expedition.
Exactly, man. Crazy, man. We've come from like crazy times, man. Hey,
And
man.
I love how you've grown over this,
Hey,
like all
thanks a
those
lot, man.
projects.
Hey, thanks a lot,
You
man.
know they'll be so what do you call this? Before you talk about yourself, I am digressing again.
Uh,
All these things that you did early, when you listen to them in the future after a couple of years,
yeah,
they'll be like gold. They'll be
yeah.
so valuable.
That is very
because
true, man.
you did them in the past, and now when you're older, you're like, look at what we did. Wow.
Yeah, exactly, man. I can say the same with you with all your skate video projects, the AR skate team and all that kind of stuff that we were doing, man.
What revert? Oh, the enemy revert.
Yes, revert. Oh yeah, the
Beef-
enemy. Yes, we were the
beefing
enemy.
with
Me,
the
Zane,
revert.
Zoom. Case. Yeah, we were the enemy team, the enemy skater team. Yes.
Enemy team.
Shit, man. Man, that was some crazy time. But when you look at all these projects that you've done, now when you look at them now, you're like, man, that was such a good time. Like you had all this energy, to just do all of these things. It was just amazing, man. I look at all the music that I've created, and I'm so grateful that I collaborated with like a lot of people. And you listen back at I mean Cassie, I can't believe, like, I listened to some of the tracks that we did together, and I'm like, hey, this guy,
That was so good.
yeah, this guy was really talented, man. This time around when I visited, I was in Kenya from like I think last year, October, November, there, all the way till January. And I was there for that time. I tried to really meet up with Cassie. I went with the microphone, the mixer, and everything, and I was like, "Yo, let's meet up. Let's work on some new songs." But then I found out the guy wasn't even in Nairobi, man. So it really sucked. I couldn't meet up with him to work on some new songs. But yeah. I was really disappointed, man. I was like, I feel like I'm really trying to, bring the group together. Even Victor, I try to like reach out to him, but I think everyone's just really busy and just moved into their own lives and stuff. I guess life has just happened.
Life is moving too fast.
Yeah, life has just happened, man. And then just the other day, I was like going through like some of our old pictures, and I was just looking at these pictures, and I was like, shit. Look at this picture here, man. Do you remember this day?
Okay, you were supposed to send me a WhatsApp.
Yeah, let me see your WhatsApp.
Because I can't see clearly.
Can't see this one. All right, let me send you this picture. Check this one out, man. who was that lady? That was Debbie. What was her name?
She was called Debbie.
Huh.
Yeah, I remember this day. I remember the story behind this photo. We had been, I received a message through the SSK page on Facebook that we were running. And there's a lady a person who said that they'll be coming to Kenya. They have some used skateboards they would like to hand out to people who may want them.
She just
and I told them that. Yeah, out of the blue. I didn't even
yes.
know who she was. We were not friends. We didn't know each other.
Yeah.
And then I agreed to meet her. I think I went to pick her. With you?
Yeah.
We go to the airport
you
with
told
you.
me at the last minute, bro. I think it was like a Saturday or something.
I don't even know how you came with your car. Thank you.
It was a
Did I say thank you?
It was a miracle. No, I think you reached out to me. You were like, "Yo, do you want to go with me?" Or I can't remember exactly the details, but you were like, "Do you want to go with me?" And then we just go and pick up some stuff from the airport. This lady is bringing some stuff for us, and I was like, "Shit, I can get the car. Let's go, man."
And yes, and we did it, and we went. We talked to her for a short while. She was coming for a tour, but she dropped the boards and she went to a tour, and now we got the boards and the best part, the GoPro. She also gave us a GoPro.
The GoPro, man. I'll never forget that, man.
Thank you. GoPro really did some things.
Right there.
It helped us so much in so many ways.
That is so true, man.
Those are like, what do you call in these things, like life helping you move forward, because how she, such a nice lady, coming all the way, delivering a GoPro, giving us boards and going on a tour, on holiday.
She really came for us, man. I don't know if you're still in contact with her or something.
I no longer run the SSK page. I don't know who SSK communicates with.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I have another life.
I remember, I remember signing, not signing, but there was someone who had messaged me. I can't remember who. Was it? I can't remember the guy's name. He reached out to me. He said that they were going to take over SSK, so we needed to hand in the reins, because I was, I think, vice secretary or something. And
is it Adam or?
I think it was Adam,
or George.
Yeah, George. It was George. Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah. So I think he's still running it, right? Like I've seen
George is still the chair.
Nice, man. I think that guy is doing an amazing job, man. I checked out the channel on.
Yeah, they've gone farther. Like we had
Very
gone
nice.
somewhere, but they've gone. Like, I like everything is going on well.
That's amazing, man. That's
So yeah,
amazing.
that photo it was Debbie. She was called Debbie. I think Debbie Williams, if I remember well. And
Yes,
she
Debbie
gave us
Williams.
some
Yeah,
boards. She brought some news decks and gave us a GoPro. That one I remember.
that was
What is the
amazing.
next photo? Would you send
All right,
some
the next
others?
one is this one at the skate park. This was the first time I had gone to the skate park. I don't know if you were here with
Mm,
us, but I had gone with
mm,
Cassie. Cassie was there.
mm,
Mariam from USIU was taking the pictures, and this was
mm.
my first time we had gone to the freaking skate park, man. Now you guys, I know that you, Victor, I don't know who else was there. You guys
Wow,
actually
this is the same with the Nikes.
that's me doing I was doing a manual or something, and I was trying to do like a
Mm.
kickflip off the whatever the mani pad, but
Do you have dates on your photos? Oh, when was this? Is 2013? Is it 20,
dude, this is an old picture, man.
2013 or
This was
2012? Maybe 2014. This is 2014.
yeah, 2014 exactly. This is
Mm.
2014, bro. But I have
Mm.
even
Wow.
older pictures than this, man.
Listen,
Mm,
10 years ago.
shit. Hey, damn, man. Time has just flown by like crazy, man. When you
God.
look back at these pictures, you're like, hey, man. I think this was so that was really iconic. Then the game of skate session that we had. This is
Ah, this is the best. This was the best.
dude.
Was it you or Victor who won?
It was okay. Wait, let me put it over here so that the
Did
rest of the
you? I
guys can
think
see.
you won this.
No, I didn't win the skate thingy. Wait, hold on. Let me put the picture
Who
up
who
here.
won?
Uh, this one was won by
This was a game of
Case.
skate at Sanken.
Yes. So
Yeah, I remember.
role models over there, Zub. In fact, I have a story I haven't shared with anyone about Zub.
Mm, mm.
Chimmy's there. Chemi, Zub, Sunny was there. DC was there.
DC, I
Uh,
can see DC. I
DC
can see
Kevin was also
myself.
there.
I can
Kevin was there
see
in the room.
Sinde. I can see some guy called what was his name?
Case.
Not Case is here. There's Kevo.
Mm-hmm.
I forgotten the guy's name. He was
Who?
I don't know his name.
The guy in the back, the one in the white shirt.
Behind next to Zub
Wait,
on
let me see if I
after
have
the red guy
I
with
have
the
a
red
different angle.
shirt. Now there's a guy on top of my head.
Wait, where were you sitting here? Hold on.
I'm not sitting. I am the guy with the white t-shirt saying with the funny hat, a DC hat on my head.
Where the hell are you, man? I can't see you. White
You
t-shirt.
see in the
Wait,
middle, you
oh
see
yes, that's you.
Case
Yes.
and Victor's in the middle of Case and
Yeah,
Victor's
I
hand
can see.
behind their
Yeah,
hands.
I can see you. I can see you now. Yeah, you were giving. I think you were giving a high five to Chemi.
Oh, is that Chemi?
That's Chemi,
Okay,
bro.
yes. Okay, yes.
Yeah, Chemi was
Wow.
there, and yeah, Sinde was there. Sinde was a really good supporter, man. That guy was really pushing me
Yeah,
to
Sinde.
do the
Oh,
music thing.
yes. Big up to Sinde if she watches this show.
Yeah, if you watch, I know I tried to meet up with him. There was once back in uh 2017. I found out he was, I think, getting into the electronic hardware field or something, and we were
Mm.
supposed to meet up. But then I don't know what happened. I really lost contact with him. That guy was freaking smart, man. He was doing like a lot of.
Sinde is I call him genius. If I happen to meet him, I would still call him genius.
That
He
dude
was
was
smart.
doing a lot of
He's
side hustles.
smart. He was not was. He's
Yeah, yeah,
smart. Let
yeah,
me
yeah.
not
Sorry,
use the
yes,
past tense.
exactly.
He's here with us on this earth.
That's true,
I
man.
like Sinde so much. Sinde is a
So
cool dude.
this session, I remember Kays had won. I came in. I came in
Mm.
second. I wasn't first, man. I remember
You are
Kays had
are
won.
you sure, Sim? Was it you or
Hmm.
what was this guy? Your nemesis in quotes.
Yeah.
Shahrukh.
Oh fuck! It was Shahrukh.
Did
Yes,
did
it was
Shahrukh
him.
win?
Uh,
So I am confusing either you or Shahrukh that won this game.
it was definitely Shahrukh, man.
Wow.
The nemesis. Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I had a lot of crazy moments with him. And you know, when I look back at all those arguments that we had,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was so stupid arguments.
Yes. They were
Oh
what?
man. But it was good
Ah,
memories, man. Hey man, I
wow.
don't I'll never forget how nervous I was for this competition because this
And,
was the first
and
time like
uh-huh.
a group of people are surrounding you, watching your every
Watching.
move. Yeah.
Mm. Let me share something that I also never shared about this day.
Oh,
Don't move the photo.
okay, okay.
This game, I
Mm,
remember I think I played Zoob.
mm-hmm,
I remember I played Zoom,
mm,
and before what happened in this, we got to Sunken earlier than before the contest. Guys were there,
mm,
and there were so many skaters.
mm.
All of us were warming up. People started warming up,
Yep.
at
Yeah,
where
of course.
Victor, that area where you used to skate.
Yeah.
And then as guys were warming up,
Mm.
people were pulling crazy stuff,
Yeah.
trays at that time. You know how
Yeah.
a big tray was. Tray flips. People were doing some switch stuff. People
Yeah.
were doing some double flips. Like people were doing. I was
Yeah.
trying to do a 540. I landed one. I think
Nice.
on in the warm up time
Mm.
before the
Before the
contest,
game. Yeah. Before
and
the
then
contest. Yeah.
before the game. Okay, we
Nice.
play. Go to the and the game starts. Rock paper scissors. One two. Pop.
Mm,
Whoever wins, they start.
mm.
And then once the game started and you're now focusing and you're seeing I am in the game, guys are watching.
Mm.
I could not do a pop shove it. I could not only, I could do nothing because I remember even the thing that I lost this game by a pop shove it by Zoom.
Oh,
And that
freaking hell, man.
during the warm up, we did
Yeah, we did
everything. We
everything.
went all out, guys.
Yeah.
Like the warm, if we had recorded the warm up, it
The
was a
warm up.
video,
Yeah.
a release. But
Dude.
once the game started, guys who could not kick flip, guys
Yeah.
could not
Yeah.
even cruise. Guys were getting stuck by pebbles.
I practiced two new tricks just for this competition. The fakey kick. No, I did man, I did some messed up trick. Switch varial flip exchange. Okay? That was one trick. I did a switch varial flip exchange. I could land that. And there was another trick that I could do. Fakey heel flip exchange. Who the freaking hell does those tricks, man? And dude, I practiced for like a month just to land those tricks so that I could do them in the competition. I landed nothing during the competition, man. I think I was up against
know what happened?
mhm.
I realized we had stage fright. We were so
Yeah.
used to skating with each other
Yeah.
and like we were in our comfort zone. But once now a third party comes and they are watching us do what we like to do,
Yeah.
we could not handle the pressure. We were too inexperienced.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
We couldn't
it was
handle that.
fun and it was also a learning thing. I realized I learned so much after this because I realized the game of
Mm,
skate, I don't
mm.
even I need to keep skating and not think about it. And that's
Yeah.
how I started playing the future ones.
That is very true, man. It was more about you being in your zone and just
Yeah.
concentrating on your tricks and not thinking about what other people will think of you as. Yeah,
Yes.
man, that was
And
some
then
good
it feels
times.
like everything goes quiet when you're rolling and it's time to set a trick. Even the basic trick that you know, it's like you're doubting yourself. Can I kick
Yeah.
flip? Can I cruise? Do I know how to skate? What is this? Is this a skateboard? What? It, And then
Yeah.
in all that, you pop something funny, and guys are like, "Okay, you're out." You realize you're not even skating. Your mind was in control. Your body was just waiting to be given the right
Yeah, the right
instruction, and you
instructions,
can't even
exactly.
take.
Man, this was some crazy times. This even reminded me of the time. I don't know if you remember this. We'd gone to this
Mm.
French school. Uh,
I remember the French school.
the French school. I remember that. I don't know. I don't think I have any pictures from that session as well. But I don't fully understand what the hell we were doing there because from what I remember when we had gone there, they had given us a kicker and then they put us in the middle of like some kind of a track or something, some really rough road. It wasn't
Yes.
even freaking smooth, and that tarmac was really rough. And they just gave us a kicker and they told us now just skate in the middle of that thing. The only thing I remember.
I have a
Mm,
bit of backstory to that.
no.
What happened?
Mm,
there was this guy. He was called Vini. I don't know his full name.
Mm,
He ran skate. What do you call this?
mm,
All these kids fun activities. So
mm.
he had this. He had the sky. Are they called sky runners? This thing that he would wear, and he was. Let me see if I can find a sky runner and send to you.
Sky Runner.
Sky.
Let me see if I can
Let
Google
me
it
see if
here.
it's correct.
Sky Runner. Oh right, yes, these things.
Yes,
Let
he
me let
had
me
the
share
sky
an let
runners.
me share an image
You,
so
you
you can
remember this?
see.
It was called Vini. So
Yeah,
he
yeah,
had
yeah.
all these
So you have these
rollerblades. He
things,
had this. He had is it a school? Yeah, he had those things, and he
right?
was running a company
Hmm.
that was for all these extreme sports thing.
Oh
Extreme
yes,
sports. So
right,
what
right,
he
right.
did, he invited us to go and feature in his event. And he told us
Ah,
he'll provide for us a good venue, we'll skate, there'll be prizes and all the things that we expected.
hmm.
But once we get there, it was he were more for him, he were more of what do you call this? It's something to show that his thing is actually very big. We were what do you call
Right,
it? Like we were like models now
right,
in
right.
this he
Ah,
we were
yeah,
like ads like
yeah. We were
I,
like
that's I
like the trophy that you just
we
put
were
on the
like the
table.
trophy. And look, yeah, we also have skateboarding. We had
Right.
nothing to do with like whatever he's doing, but we thought like, hey, it's going to be a cool
Yeah.
place to go and skate and find spots. And so yeah, it was not nice. And but
Yeah.
what happened as we were doing that, because we weren't even part of the show. As we were
Hmm.
doing that, we started moving around and we found some spots in that French school. And Kevo did some crazy tricks that day. I remember. So
Yes.
at least we got that. That was a way of entering into French school and
Mm.
skating
Yeah, yeah,
without
true.
having
I
to go through all this
Yeah,
security
the only
stuff, and
thing I was not
that
a
was a
fan of was
positive. But
obviously the surface that they provided us on to skate on was really crappy. Even the kicker wasn't really good quality. The only thing I remember was I took a really bad slam on that kicker, man. I was trying to do something off the kicker, but that thing was really steep. I ended up hitting into the kicker and flipping and then falling on the pavement on the other side. I really grazed my knee and my palms.
oh boy,
Yeah, and then after that, I
you
just
leave early. I think you had to leave early.
exactly, and I just left early because I really hurt my knee.
Oh yeah.
And
I on that day,
mm,
we played a game of skate finally when now the event came to the skate side.
yeah.
And I that was the first and only game of skate I've won in a contest.
Oh,
That's
nice.
I won during that. He had this medal. He gave me a medal, first place.
Oh, nice, nice.
I don't
Okay, at
know.
least you got something. So it wasn't all in vain. So that was good, man. Man,
Yeah, that
but
was well. Mm.
now
You have another
yeah, I
tell
have
me.
I have some pictures. Now, there's I wanted before we go to the next picture, there was something I wanted to reveal about Zub.
Mm,
Now, this dude and I were in the same school, okay? Now, this is a story that I don't think I've told a lot of people, but I'm going to tell you now.
mm,
So, this guy, obviously, I think he was a couple of streams above me, and
mm,
he used to come to school with his skateboard, and he would skate. It was him, Sonny, and there was another guy called Abdi, right? So
mm.
they used to skate.
No, I remember all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, they used to skate in school, and I used to see them skating, and I was like, shit, man, I need to also bring my board. I think at that time I had a really crappy board, so I brought it to school, and I started looking at how they were skating. These guys could ollie, and when I say ollie, it's
Mm.
like it was a big thing at that time. Like now it's like someone can ollie, but back then it was like shit. This guy can freaking get the board off the ground. So they used to ollie 3 decks. They would line up the decks like truck to truck, like that vertically. Stack three decks like that vertically up, and they would ollie the decks. Me at that time, what I was doing was I would just be climbing pavements where I just lift the board with the tail, so the nose goes up. Then once the front wheels are on top of the pavement, I'd push the nose so that the tail goes up, and then I climb the pavement. that's that's how I used to ollie onto pavements.
Struggling man.
Now these guys, they used to skate like that. They used to all they could ollie, and I was like, shit, man, I need to learn how these guys were doing it. that time when the schools closed, I went home. I went hard. I started learning how to ollie, ollie, ollie. Once I picked it up, I learned also the kickflip as well at the same time. Now at that point, now we used to look up to Zub like this guy is a like a freaking god, man. When he would walk around school with his board, you just have to give him way like, hey, oh, it's Zub, man, it's Zub. Everyone keeps quiet, it's Zub and the gang. Shit, man, these guys are pros. Even to approach them at that time was like, I need to look a little good. I need to look the part. We used to like look at what shoes they were wearing, what freaking clothes they were wearing, like how they would dress and all that kind of shit, just to like emulate what they were doing. There was a time I'd even look at their shoes and be like, okay, I think it's that make of the shoe that's making him do these ollies. So we look at the shoes. So I'd dress like him. I'd wear the shoes. I'd do all the parts so that I could get the tricks. That time when the schools closed and I went back home, I learned how to ollie. I learned how to kick flip, bro. I was so freaking psyched. Now when I came back and the schools opened, and when the school just opened, the first time I just saw Zub, I walked up to him and I told him, bro, I can kick flip. When I told him that, he was like, I need you to show me like right now. At that time, it was like the school assembly. So I met him at the assembly and I just told him, I know how to kickflip. And he's like, oh, really? Show me. Now, the guy didn't even wait for like lunch or like, when the classes are over. He's like, we're going to skip the classes. Let's go in the back and you bring your board and you show me this kickflip. Man, we were psyched. Now, this guy, he shows up with Sunny, Abdi. I can't remember the other two guys. So there were 4 guys, and we went to the back of the school where there's a parking lot area. It's like an open space, and we were just over there. Now I'm the only one there with my board, and I'd even carried the skate shoes in my backpack, so I had to change the shoes so I could do the kickflip for this guy. All right, so now we're chilling in the back. Now everyone is in school. Obviously, everyone's in the classrooms. They're doing their courses and all that stuff, and I'm just there with these guys, and they're just sitting on the floor, just observing. Like, hey, we have to see this kickflip, dude. I've never been so nervous in my life, and I don't know. Like, I practiced it for so long that I could only do it when you were not moving, like just stationary. I couldn't do it when you were moving. You had to be stationary and then jump up and flip the board, land on the board. That's all I could do. Bro, I was looking for that validation, like approval from the, you should look up to Zub, man. So just me being able to show him something and him like getting psyched and everything was like, really important to get that validation in the skating scene. So I'm just there. I'm just placing my, my feet and everything. These guys are just looking at me. Now I go for the kickflip. I don't know how this happened. I freaking landed it on the first try. I did the flip, landed on the board. Zub, now all the other guys, they were like cheering for me. Zub just got up. He just smiled, and then how he has this like upper class attitude. Like he just came. He just he put his fist bump like this. He's like, give me a fist bump. Man, that right there was like a sealed deal for me. Like, shit, I just showed this guy how to kickflip. But
What?
yeah, now the messed up thing that happened was on that specific morning, the headmaster was walking around the school, and he caught us there. And the first thing he did, he confiscated my board. He confiscated my board. And I couldn't get it until the end of the semester, until now the schools close again, which was like 3 months now. I'm like, shit, I didn't have my board. So I just learned how to kickflip. Now I don't have my board for 3 months.
What?
Yeah, it was a crazy, crazy time, man.
Oh, that should be in your book when you start writing books. That's a very good story.
It was a crazy, crazy, crazy time, man.
Wow. I didn't even know you guys were in the same school. I only thought you lived in the same neighborhood.
No, we actually studied together, man. But the guy was a couple of streams ahead of me, so we didn't really hang out that much. But I saw him skating, and I think that's what kind of like influenced me to to start skating and stuff, man. So
My story about Zub,
mm,
I met him first time in Uru Gardens when it come to skate there,
ah,
and I was he had this perfect varial heel.
yeah, yeah.
And seriously, they were perfect. You know,
Mm,
like they's good. I was watching
mm,
and trying to understand how does this man do these things. So he came and he said hello and started showing. He was helping me.
mm,
He helped me in so many tricks, trying
mm,
to show me how to tray flip,
yeah,
how to kick flip. So I remember him as a
yeah,
teacher. He taught me so much
yeah, yeah. It's the same thing. I used to look
about
up to
skate.
these guys because like
He was good. Wow.
and you know at that time I don't know if you remember, but they used to have
Mm.
the was it fiberglass boards?
Who had a fiberglass board?
You don't remember the fiberglass? Okay, let me see if I can. There was
No,
there
no,
was
who had it? Because I remember all guys had wooden
yeah, the
boards. I don't.
the 7 ply, yeah.
Yeah, seven ply.
This guy was the first guy I saw with the fiberglass board.
Is it a dark star board?
No, 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 no. It was just a regular. I can't remember the model of that. It was a couple of years ago. I mean, decades ago now. Not even years. But he had the freaking fiberglass board, and that thing was crazy. But the problem with that board, I remember very clearly, was when it would chip at the edges would become very sharp. And if you got shinned or something with
When
that
you're
board,
trying to flips, it's a samurai jack on your
yeah,
shins.
on your shins, exactly, man. So that thing didn't whatever. All right, here's the other picture now. All
Okay, next one.
right,
Let's
let me show you
see.
this one here. So this one,
This is Victor's board. Or
wrong,
was it your board?
wrong. This were the
You and
boards.
this is a Titus board.
Yes, these were Titus boards from the first skate shop in Kenya.
X1.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Victor also got the black one as well up there. It was written up or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
that's these were the boards that we got, and these were like the first boards, dude.
That's,
At that time, these skateboards, each board was going for 3,000 shilling or 2,500 or something, if I remember. Just the
we could
board.
not afford the
We
boards.
couldn't afford the board. You know how many months we
Save.
keep saving just to get these boards? When we first found out that there's a freaking skate shop in Kenya, bro, I started saving. I was like, yo, I gotta save up for this. There's no way. Then the venture trucks. I
Oh,
had Stevie Williams venture trucks, bro. Even these trucks were freaking expensive. Oh well, at that time, of course, they were going. I got them with the board as well, bro. I think I took out like some loans or something to. I sold a lot of stuff so I could afford these trucks,
remember
man.
this. Because once you came to a session with them, all of us had to take your board and go like we had to hold your board. Like, oh, this is
Yeah,
it's like we're holding some gold or something very precious because no one had them. And
yeah,
since
yeah.
I don't know what happens
Mhm,
at that time. That this thing that they do in marketing,
mhm.
that we could actually believe that you get the powers to become better by this
That is very true, by the
because
way.
at that time once you get that, I always wondered once I get that, like maybe like a sim, I'll
Mm.
also become good.
Yeah, I think it was a
But
very,
the
very genius marketing strategy, man. Because these were normal trucks, but because they were signed by Stevie Williams and they had the venture
Stevie
logo there,
Williams powers, magic, the
powers, man.
skate
You could
powers to
fly
write
with these.
legends
You
and
could
skate
fly
to
with these,
heaven.
man. It was genius, man. Genius.
I don't know if the guys who would watch this, they knew that we had a skate park back in, it opened in 20, was it 2014, Asim? Remind me. Or
It was before 20. I think it was 2013 because I remember.
2013.
Yeah, yeah, it was definitely 2013 because I remember the whole process of the construction, and I remember you guys had actually physically gone there to help with the construction as well.
No, I'm talking about the skate park. We not the skate park, the skate shop.
Oh, the skate shop. Oh, right.
It
Oh, skate
was
shop.
it was run by a guy from Czech Republic and some Kenyan. The guy was called Camille, and the Kenyan partner was David.
Ah, yes.
And the shop was along Koinange, no, Muindimbingu Street.
Mm-hmm.
Muindimbingu Street. And they were opposite Jivanji Gardens. I don't know what the building is called,
Let me
but
see if
so
I
that if
let me look at the pic. If this picture has a date, because the day I bought this is the date that, because I remember we were just waiting for the skate shop to open. I remember when it just opened, the next day or the day after, when it was a weekend, is when I'd gone and just bought the boards, because we were they were hyping us up. They were telling us they're coming, like the shop is coming. Uh
X1, it was called
yeah,
X1 for
X1.
those who don't know. X1 skate shop.
2010.
2010.
2010, 1st of
What?
April. I even have the date on the picture. 1st of April 2010 at 11:36 p.m.
What? Wow,
Shit.
2010.
2010. Freaking hell, man.
14. 1, 2, 3, up to 14.
Shit.
What?
Yeah.
2010.
And then they
Wow.
also
I
had,
that was one very big boost to our skating at that time,
yeah,
because it was getting harder to skate. We could getting boards was difficult, but
exactly.
once the skate shop came, even though we could not afford stuff, we were happy.
Exactly, man. Exactly. And then they also released the ambassador boards. So they moved from
Yes.
those ones to ambassador. I don't know. I think you did manage to get an ambassador board as well, isn't it? Or
Did
was
I
it
ride an
Victor?
ambassador? No. Is it I didn't get an ambassador board. I bought
Mm,
did I buy I got a board. What was the name of the board?
mm,
It wasn't Titus.
mm.
There was a silent board company. Oh. See,
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
okay, now I'd lost you for a while.
Oh,
Sorry.
no worries.
I don't remember what board I bought, but it was an ambassador.
Which other brands did
Wow,
they
you
have?
got
I remember they had a very expensive brand, uh,
mm,
but and they had really good graphics on it. But you don't skate with those ones. Those ones were just for show. Like
show
you could skate
for
with
the
them,
wall.
but because you've spent so much
No,
money on
no
them,
popping, no cruising. Not you
only
cruise.
cruising. Yeah.
No, you stop and pick up the board. No popping and no scratching the tail. No, no scratching
Holy.
the board.
Yeah, I can't remember the make of that board. The brand. But speaking of expensive boards, this was the most I ever spent on boards. Let me show you 1 second.
Which one is this?
These two mystery decks.
Mystery.
The mystery decks.
Where did I remember this? And this board, you did too many good tricks,
Yeah.
Asim. I remember
First
this
of all,
board.
I just want to say Mystery by far was the best brand ever. I think it's still the best. I don't know if it's still the best. I don't skate as much, but
Are they still there? I don't even know. But they were mystery
Mystery,
had us.
hey, Mystery had
Everyone
everything.
wanted to ride a mystery.
Mystery was like one of the best skateboards ever, man. Like I felt like the pop and the durability of the boards and then the graphics, man, it was an all-rounder. Like you can't say
They,
like this was a shit
once
board.
I remember
Hmm.
the story for us at now, guys from the other side, the AR team.
Ah,
We watched this. They had a teaser on YouTube.
ah,
Well, there was a video by Mystery,
mm.
and they released a certain teaser. I don't know, Mist Black and White. You remember
Oh
Misty
shit! Yes, yes,
Black and
yes.
White?
Let me see if I can still
And
find it
then
here.
it had this very nice song and the skating. We would always watch that video before, most of the time before leaving the house, because that video had all the energy that you need to go and skate. And so
Yes,
once you watch that video and you see someone with a mystery board, the only missing thing is to get the mystery board and become like the black and white guys in the video.
exactly, exactly, man. I think this is it, man.
You broke my heart.
I just muted because of stupid copyright nonsense,
Yeah.
but I think this was the video, man. 2007.
Yes, mystery black and white. Oh,
Yeah,
this video was it was too good.
man. No, there's another video, the Lakai video, the one where
The
they did
Lakai.
the Lakai. There was a Lakai video. They did like all these animations and stuff, like the they blew up stuff in the beginning. Was it
Fully
fully flared?
flared. Also,
Yes.
fully flared
Oh
was a big release. I
man,
think you
when
guys from South Sea always used to get the videos fast because you had internet, and you never had internet in Islands.
I remember very well. Victor was the
Because as Victor get
Victor
the
used to get
videos
the
and then
videos.
Victor was the distribution.
Yes. You know what Victor used to do? Victor used to get the videos and then he would show up at my place. I would copy the videos from his Zune. He had a Zune. He had a Zune and then I'd copy them onto my laptop or something and I think I
What
had
is
like
a Zune?
a Zune was it was like an iPod.
Was it a portable player?
Yeah, you don't remember the Zune?
It
was yeah, dude. It's completely whatever. Let me see if I can show you a picture. That thing was an old, outdated piece of software. Video player. I didn't even know that thing existed, man. Let me see if I can see a picture over here of that old thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks something like this. Oh, but this is even the latest version. Like the version that Victor had was such an outdated version, and the guy would show up with that thing, and it had all the videos downloaded on that thing. You could just watch. So while he was sitting in the bus going to Uhuru Park or whatever, we would watch the videos together on that Zune to psych us up. Man.
And then after you guys have watched the videos for a couple of weeks, we would they will finally come down to Islands. And then I would get the videos, and then I'll call DC and Kevo, and then we would go and watch, like, feast on the videos, because we would watch them and rewatch, and even when you're sleeping, you're thinking about the video, because at that moment you are fully your world is skateboarding.
Yeah,
there was nothing else. Like everything was skateboarding, everything.
Like you just look at the way they would do the tricks, and you'd even like I would pause and just see like where's the foot placement.
Pause,
like
look at the legs, rewind it again.
Yeah.
Even what he does after landing a trick. If he does this, I will next time I land the trick, I will do this. I have learned that. This is good. Next time you see someone else tie something on their neck, I need to get that thing. I'm going to tie some things on my neck and start skating like.
Yeah, exactly.
I had like these guys were like gods. We're looking up to.
We really
following them.
But you know, one thing I noticed is watching a person physically skate in front of you and do the trick was more believable. Like me personally, I felt like it was more achievable rather than watching a video. Like, okay, you can see a video, it psychs you up, that's fine. It gives you this imaginative idea of, you know what, let me try this. But when you physically see someone land it, because I remember Victor just like he was behind me when we first met. The guy couldn't even ollie, and at least at that time I could ollie and kickflip. That guy just like overtook me. Like the next time I met him, the guy was doing frontside flip over the freaking gap or whatever. And when you see someone physically do those tricks, it's like that's another level of like, okay, if this guy can do it, I can do it.
Yes, that thing helped us. I remember because once I could when I met Zub and the Chimmy and the other guys, you guys could kickflip, you guys could ollie, and I did not know anything. It became easier than when I used to watch videos because now it's a reality. It's no longer a video.
Exactly.
It was a reality. And then after that, after a few weeks with you guys, I also learned the tricks. Like that thing, that's true. Like the watching someone physically and being around them. There's a power. And that made skateboarding grow faster at that time because everyone now could kickflip, and now Trey was the king.
Yes,
because whoever could Trey was now at the high level, the elites. Only the elites could tray flip.
Yeah, it was always about the tray flip. If you could tray flip, You are a freaking
If you
god.
could tray flip, you're in the kingdom of boards. You're the board kingdom. You're
Oh,
one of the lords in the board kingdom.
crazy man.
Because I never understood at that time.
Hmm.
A tray flip was so mysterious that I never even thought that it flips. I always thought it is the board going 360
Yeah.
quickly. That's why they call. I remember once I started learning the 360 shoves.
Ah.
I go to Zub or someone. I told him now I can tray flip because
Hmm.
I didn't know that the tray flip is more complex than what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought it was only
Yeah.
about you go down, focus for a short time.
Hmm.
But I also believe part of skateboarding was that ritual of waiting for the board before you pop.
Yeah.
So I would go do the shove and then land on it. And then I'll be like, yeah, I know. This is not even difficult. Now I know how to tray flip. Then once I think I showed did I show Zoo? Who did I show? And they're like, that is a 360 flip. And my
A
life
360
had to
shove,
begin again.
not a 360 flip.
Yeah, 360 shove. Now that's when I realized, wow, they're really this trick is for the elite.
Yeah.
It took me a while to learn it.
You know,
I can count the number of tray flips I landed.
Hmm.
There were fewer than 5. In all my life skateboarding.
there was only one.
But it's a big but. Yes.
Okay, what's the but?
But will be for another episode.
Oh, nice. Okay, we'll get to hear that then. There was only once I landed a tray flip. Only once, and this was.
I think we have. We're in the same. We are of the same. What do you call this? We come from the same same area in terms of trays.
Yes, tray flip and me. I don't know, man. It was just one of those tricks. I just couldn't get it because I think the problem with me was I was so good with the kick flip, double flip, and the varial kick flip that with the tray I'd always keep doing either a double kick flip with a 360, or I would just do a 360 shove. I couldn't get it to do the full 360 with one flip. That was the first problem I had, and the second problem was even the 360, I couldn't catch it. I couldn't catch it at exactly 360. I'd either catch it at 270 or yes. So those were the problems I kept facing. But here's the messed up thing. Like I said, okay, you know what? Let me do a nollie 360 shove. Let me try and get used to the 360, the whole 360 movement. And I ended up catching nollie 360 flips.
Yeah.
And I was like, how the freaking hell can I do nollie, but I can't do it like the normal way? Crazy, man.
And then after that is when you moved. I also started. I got so frustrated. I started doing the nollie 360 shoves. Then eventually I started doing the nollie big spins, both side, front side, and back side.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, the big one came. And then that's changed everything because now you move from the super elite to another level.
Yeah, exactly.
Because at that time, no one could nollie tray. Very few guys could do it. It was something from the videos.
Yeah.
And then once I got it, I was thinking, how come this is so easy? I didn't even watch at for tray flips. I'd watched so many tutorials, but I still didn't get it. But for the nollie tray, I never watched a tutorial, and I could do it so easily. Even right now, I can do it. If I pick my board and that trick.
Yeah. Speaking of nollie tray, I remember when I had visited in 2018. I think Victor was recording this. Let me share this video with you 1 second. This was. Let me see the date on this video. The video date is 2018.
Oh, wow. Let me play this first. Wait. Let me play it.
Man, this video, man. This was 2018. I don't remember. Were you here? Were you here on this? Yeah, there you are. You were there. I can't remember the other guys. Victor was filming. I went in for the
fucking hell. 5 years later, motherfuckers.
Hey man, that was a good time, man. I was like, but my nollie trays, I couldn't pop it properly. Like it would be more of a just a shove. You wouldn't hear that, like a,
Mm.
and then it would
I
just be
like
like
that
a shove
sound.
on the floor.
But I think I had a pop on that one.
Was there?
Go play it. Play it.
Nah,
No pop.
no pop, man. It was it was more of a funny shove. Like the tail, like the nose, doesn't hit the ground. It's a very weird,
Is it
weird
like a
body.
pressure? It's a pressure, like a pressure flip style.
Yeah, something like that. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Funny, funny times.
Wow. Oh, wow, this your gardens photo is bringing back memories. I love this
Very,
place.
very, yeah, I know, man. This was where is that
The
picture
three,
from?
I remember there's a time I went back after a couple of years to Uru Gardens,
Hmm.
and I realized the tree set was too small. Like I don't know why it was so big for us in that time. The tree set is like one
Yeah.
step.
Yeah, it's like one step now. Yeah. Well, I mean now that
It's like one step
yeah, yeah. I haven't
because
been here.
only in the tree was something major for me.
Yeah.
It was an achievement.
Yeah. No, and then forget that. Remember there were people who came and started alling onto the three set.
Yes. Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you were like, what the fuck? I just learned how to ollie the three set. Then someone comes and ollies onto the three set. You're like, what the fuck, man? Then I remember seeing Chami or Zub kick flipping the six set. Dude, Shahrukh kick flipped the. No, was it Shahrukh or was it K's? Someone kick flipped the six set, man.
Case was the one kick flipping the six almost every weekend.
No, was it
Not Case, not Case. It's called his bro.
Zayn?
What's the
Zayn.
Zayn?
That's the
I
dude.
was thinking of Zayn when I said
Dude.
Case.
Yeah, Zayn. That guy was a beast, man. Shit.
Zayn had a good kickflip.
That guy was
He
a
had
beast.
this
Yeah,
very
that guy
good.
was a beast, man. Shit. Yeah. So yeah, these were the pictures that I had. I was like, man, we gotta reminisce on the good times, man. Shit.
This needs. It's so nice when a photo is taken. It's nice for the memory,
Yeah.
but then when we go through them like this,
Yeah.
it is they get more life and
Yeah.
bring out the real picture from the picture.
Yeah, exactly, man. That is so true, man.
Wow,
Man, these were some good times.
captured moments, and also giving that backstory helps the people who would listen to this if they want
Yeah,
to
absolutely. I don't
get
know.
an
I don't know how
idea
many
of what
people
was
have.
going on.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure
Mm,
we'll get some viewers later on in the on the channel.
mm.
But yeah, I really appreciate, man. I think this has been a freaking awesome session, man. Like at least it's been
Yeah,
awesome to just
but
remember
let's
these
call.
memories.
I'll call it part one because I want to come back and finish. Continue with the skate stories from Kenya.
Nice, nice,
We need to talk. There's so many things I would like to share about the skating days when there was revert. We need to talk about revert and AR. The revert AR wars. They were not fights, but
Yeah,
we had something going
yeah,
on.
yeah. We always had like some kind of. I think it was just more of. It was more
It
about.
was clicks. Like it was.
Yeah, it was
I'm not in
clicks.
your.
I
Yeah.
think it was more about okay, this group can do these tricks and that group can do these
Yes.
tricks. Yeah, I think that's what it was about, man. But it was still good. And I
We
think
need to do a show about revert versus AR,
and AR
and we
exactly.
talk about some of the crazy things that happened
I'm gonna
during
write those
those.
notes down. Nice,
I
man.
don't even know if you can get Victor on the show or someone like. I
Yeah,
can try and find DC. If I get
ooh,
DC, we get Victor. It will get more
actually
authenticity
that's a good
because
idea.
they know we will share so many things.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
actually a good idea.
let's plan that. Write it down so that you don't forget. This one can be Victor, Asim, DC, and Leo. So that we do a revert back to whatever, back to the garden or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Revert days.
River days,
Find a
exactly.
good
Yeah.
name.
Yeah, man. Shit. Like I'm pretty sure, dude. Victor has like a lot of stories because that guy used to skate. I remember he used to really psych me up because there were days, even weekends, I wouldn't really want to go and skate. I'd rather maybe stay at home and just work on some music. Because I remember even those days, I'd have people coming over to record and stuff, and even those weekends, Victor would be like, no, let's go and
go
freaking
skate.
instead.
After he gets his iPod and he has his
Yeah,
earphones, that's
that
it.
dude had
Skate mode
that guy has a
activated
lot of
for the
stories,
whole
man.
weekend.
Because I remember the tricks that he was doing not only at Uhuru Gardens but Nairobi University, Uhuru Park, and then even in town. Like there were certain places that we had gone to skate together. Man, that guy was a beast, man. And then we'll talk about the famous Mamangina bump.
I had to go and see it because I always used to be at the bump, and I never understood how you guys skate it.
Yes.
But once I went there, okay, you guys, you had gone a step ahead, skating bumps in the middle of the road.
Yes, and it was in the middle of the road. We didn't really give a shit about which cars were coming by. Like, people just knew. There was this time I remember Victor and I were having a game of skate, and we were having it in front of this guy's house, and this dude had just gotten home from work. That guy was fed up with all the noise we were making. When you're skating, you're making all that noise with the right? And this guy just got out of the house. He's like, "Get the hell off the street! Go home!" And Victor got pissed. Man, Victor just walked up to the guy's face like, "We're not moving. What are you gonna do?" Man, it was so crazy. I had to like come in the middle and be like, yo, just chill, relax. Everyone's fine. We'll just go down the road. Oh man, crazy times, man.
The charger from my laptop is full.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
Oh, my charge. I was removing the charge from my laptop.
Oh, no worries, bro. All right, man. I think that's it. Let's call it a session, man. We've already been in for like it's already been an hour. Shit.
Yeah.
Let's call it a session, man. Dude, thank you so much for your time, bro. Give my regards to everyone at home, and be in touch. And I'll definitely try and plan get the rest of the team on the call. At least we all
and thank you, Asim, for hosting this Fastest G. Remember to buy these PDG tablets from the shop, and they'll make you.
Oh yes, listen to our sponsor.
I see every time I'm watching these videos, they have something to sell. So I'm selling this. This is not a real product, but go and try and find a PDG whatever this is. It's PDG. Go ask for the PDG tablets. They make you rap fast.
I was actually thinking of opening like an Amazon store where I sell like maybe Chill Out Record branded hoodies and t-shirts and shit.
Yeah, we need t-shirts and hoodies and beanies. And then we start placing them all over our backgrounds, like buy this. This is cool stuff. Yeah. It's important that you buy this. You become the next cool man, like the Speedy G. Okay, right. It has been good. It has. Thank you. All
right, man. Take it easy, bro.
Have a good evening, and let's plan for another one as always. Thank you.
Absolutely, bro. Take it easy, man.
Bye.
Peace out.
Chill out records.